Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Asam Bakar Asma, Sudanese lawyer. My today's video is my cup of tea. The International Criminal Court, or the ICC. We all know that the ICC is part of the International Criminal Justice, and it's come into force as effect of the Roman Statute, which came into force in 2002. The International Criminal Court is dealing with a specific crime which have categorized as crimes which is threatening the international peace and security. They are specific for crimes. Firstly, the genocide. Secondly, the war crimes and the crimes against humanity. Fourthly and lastly, the crime of aggression. This court consists of a judicial system and public prosecuting system. The court consists of 18 judges working in a 3 separated circles. Each circle has 3 judges. Each judge serve or sit in the chair for 9 consecutive years, which he consider as non-renewable period of service. Also, the prosecutor just serve for 9 consecutive years, considered as unrenewable period of service. The court also dealing or have the jurisdiction just over the state parties. That means non-state parties will not be tried before this court. But don't worry, this court has a wider jurisdiction, internationally jurisdiction, because the Security Council of the United Nations can refer any case to this court. Can refer any case to this court, even if the state parties of this case are not part of Roman Statute. So this means we have a wider jurisdiction for the sake of to keep the peace and the international security. The defendant or the suspect has many rights in this court. The suspect or the defendant has the right to ask for a lawyer, to ask for translator, has right to keep silent, has right to ask for his assistant to be with him inside the courtroom. So it's a complete judicial system. Most importantly, we need to consider that the ICC role is a complementary role. This system and these courts does not come into force to replace the national courts. So the original jurisdiction over the crimes is for the national courts. But the complementary role of this court will come if the national courts or the national governments refer or delegate their jurisdiction to this court. The state parties effectively and literally delegating their jurisdiction to this court because they have the original right to trial any person inside their territory, because any crime precisely has committed in a specific geographical territory, and this territory belonging to some national government. So the original jurisdiction over this crime is for this a specific government. But for many reasons, governments, which I am calling them the state parties of the Roman Statute, can delegate their jurisdiction to International Criminal Court for many practical reasons. I hope this was useful, and I will see you later in another video. عاصم بكر عثمان, Sudanese lawyer.